And by the way, boss fight rankings in this game are based completely on time. So die as many times as you like, it doesn't really matter.
No shit, Sherlock. How'd they miss that?
And there's your final level, people. And I honestly like foreshadowing. Anyway, I honestly like Egg Fleet and Final Fortress more than the Ark levels and the Egg Carrier in SA1 and SA2, mainly because this thing is fucking huge. And even though you can say that the Ark is bigger than and the Egg Fleet, Eggman didn't build that. Didn't build that. His grandfather in the military did. This was all Eggman.
Also, in the Team Dark boss fight, in the boss fight, in the Egg Albatross boss fight with Team Dark, at the very end, you see a robot copy of Shadow busted up on the ground.
Yep. By the way, in the Team Chaotix mission, you have to avoid those frogs. And I never saw this.
That's doing it every day.
Yep. Well, it didn't really matter seeing as it just kind of rains.
True.
Right.
And does a big compliment on all the froggies?
What?
Does a big compliment? Does Big say something to go with all the frogs?
Yes.
Oh, look at all the froggies! Like that?
Kind of. Even in the beginning of the level, he's hoping that Froggy is actually found here, but nope, he's not.
Yes, team. Do you know what team? Okay.
This entire thing for Team Rose is finding Cheese's friend and Froggy. Again. I say again for Froggy only, though, because Cheese's friend hasn't been in. Chocolate wasn't introduced until this game.
And we never see him or again.
This can get kind of aggravating at times. There we go.
This isn't the first time I've seen mushrooms that bounce you up. Well, what happened to Sonic? He's
Sonic. Yay, everyone went on their respective paths for once. More often than not, I get two characters on one path, and it's annoying.
Oh, I was scared for a second.
Probably shouldn't have done that, but oh well. Ironically enough, I usually just backtrack for this extra life. I get to here and then I turn my ass around and go over there for the extra life rather than going up.
That's probably going to help you in the long run now. Whenever you decide to replay this game.
There is a one-up down there, but it's extremely hard to get him because you have no choice but to get this thing with Sonic. I don't recommend going for it because you can't save yourself with Fly. No shit, Sherlock.
This is one cool forest / jungle. What do you think would happen if an area like this just appeared on Earth?
I don't know. How much do you want to bet that this game secretly takes place on Angel Island, and that's the reason why we have a mushroom kill zone type thing here?
Angel Island just got a whole lot bigger.
Yeah, it did. Well, technically it has all the same tropes from Angel Island.
Is it kind of funny that Angel Island was really big in Sonic 3, but got really, really, really small in SA1?
Not entirely, because technically it goes from the wall, the gigantic ass hole in the wall in Mystic Ruin, in the first area of Mystic Ruins, to Red Mountain. So, And technically, there was only one trope in Sonic 3 and K that isn't repeated here.
Ice
Cap. And it gets replaced with another trope, and that's Mystic Mansion.
I would have preferred Ice Cap.
I don't really care either way. Both of them are good.
Is it kind of? I really do like Ice Cap's music, but is it really sad that since Michael Jackson helped the soundtrack, he denounced all rights to the soundtrack, saying as he didn't want his name on it, mainly because of how he said of how bad it is. He didn't want his own name on it.
Well, I think he just didn't like the Genesis soundtrack.
Well, I don't blame him, but
it's not the best soundtrack out there, but it's certainly not the worst. I've heard worse.
Game
Gear, Virtual Boy,
Sonic Chronicles, Sonic Genesis.
And I actually kind of like that better than the original games. Although the orchestrated themes we found a few weeks ago beat them both.
They're a big time.
Still don't like Green Hills on that.
I don't blame you.
Yeah.
It's over.
There's a point where people who didn't grow up with the Genesis games, there's a point where people who didn't grow up with the Genesis games get fed up with constantly having that kind of nostalgia thrown in their face.
And it's actually possible to outspeed the Vine.
Which is the reason why I'm not pressing B more than once here. And it's clear that this background is pre-rendered, but it still looks amazing nonetheless.
Oh yeah.
And I lose the key right at the end.
Wah, wah, wah.
Good thing it wasn't Lost Jungle, since that's the one we actually need it for.
Yep. Need to stretch?
No flash structure. By the way, I would just like to mention that I'm wearing a shirt that I'm surprised Jeff hasn't made a comment about yet.
No point in making a comment now since they can't see it.
It's an MOP shirt, just so you know.
Yeah. Scratch. I really don't love this level soundtrack.
Are you sure it's safe around here?
Knuckles, when did you become a scaredy cat?
Either way, I really like this. Okay, there's one video on YouTube called Sonic Heroes in 3 minutes. It's a really funny thing that basically wraps up all of Sonic Heroes in 3 minutes, and it's actually really, really funny. I was like, it's kind of funny. And when I got to the forest, are you sure this is a safe place to be here? So I went, of course it is. Just look at the frogs, the trees, the alligators, frogs again, and then Big Cat out of nowhere went, Froggy! And tackled Sonic and Tails, and Max went, wait, alligator? Ah!
Speaking of alligators, we'll see them later in this level.
Black frogs.
They summon rain that kills plants, so...
Acid rain.
So try and avoid them if you're going for certain plant-based alternate routes.
You know, I'm surprised Rogue One hasn't made an acid rain.
Well, technically they did once in XD, but that's about it.
Shadow Sky?
Yeah.
But I would have liked if they actually made an acid rain move that tones down rock and grass types.
I still don't really like this song all that much. It's a decent song, but it's not the best.
What? Don't be implied?
Shit. Nah, good thing I didn't have the key yet.
Yep.
Although I would have liked to keep those levels. Oh, that was me being stupid.
Yeah, stupid.
Running along, running along. I have nothing to say.
Neither do I. Oh, isn't this when we're first introduced to these guys?
Yeah, this is the first time you meet the big ass robots that take a ton of hits to kill. Yeah, be careful of those falling ones, because they actually can kill you and enemies. Although if they just run into you, you'll just lose rings. You'll only be killed if you happen to not have rings.
That frog just jumped off into the abyss.
Well, that's kind of what all the frogs do, whether they're good or bad. I went back to try and play DMC Devil May Cry the other day.
Yeah?
I ran into a section where I had no clue where the fuck to go. Yeah, let's get back up.
What? So it took a while to get up there, even though Knuckles and Sonic were already in formation.
Sometimes the pathfinding in this game for your partners isn't the best. Did you have a childhood Sonic game?
Advanced 3.
Oh, yeah.
I like how these things are exactly like Froggy, just they're just a fuck ton bigger.
Yeah.
How much do you think how much do you want to bet the people who live in Egypt would pay for these kind of frogs, would pay for the green frogs?
Quite a bit. And this is the demonstration of fruit killing robots.
Is the key near here?
Should be. Ironically enough, this is one of the
There it
levels
is. It's one of the longest levels.
No, it's one of the levels I have the hardest time finding the key, and keeping it isn't a big deal. It's finding it that I have trouble with.
Whoa!
There we go. Yeah, better.
Whoa!
I meant the light dash there.
Not Rocket Excel.
Fuck you.
And Knuckles doesn't have a single one.
Yep. No, it wasn't. It really wasn't.
Yeah, Sonic had the right idea. What are you trying to do?
Yep.
Not do that?
Yeah, not do that. Yeah, this... Key respawn? Yes, the key respawn, yay. Okay, so apparently the key respawns no matter what you do, whether you get it before or after checkpoint.
So basically you were lying to yourself.
Well, it just never reappeared in that one spot for some reason, so I figured that's the way it is with all keys, but I guess not. It still isn't hard. No, it wasn't.
Still wasn't.
Exactly.
Tails, get a little more confident, will you?
Same with you, Knuckles.
And Knuckles, stop being tricked by Eggman all the goddamn time.
Yes, please, for the love of God, stop being an idiot.
In imbecile.
Die. Ah. I'm glad that this game actually has a lot more platforming in it than
Combat?
than combat. There are still those beat 'em up type rooms where you need to beat all the enemies in order to move on, but oh well.
You didn't need it.
Yeah, I thought that was a long walk. I'm going to Tails for this. I don't know if you can actually hit those fruits and bounce off of them with Sonic or not, but I'm not going to push my luck.
Sure.
Die.
Don't feel like it?
Yeah, I don't feel like bouncing myself off the cliff. Ah. No shit. Come on.
It's a good thing Knuckles was in position to like big.
Knuckles knows how to keep his legs together. I just realized something.
Yes.
Team Chaotix and Team Sonic are the only all-male teams, and there's no all-female team. Sexism, anyone? I don't know. Then again, they're
Can you really count Omega as a he?
he has a male voice. Plus, they refer to him as a he more often than not, more often than it.
Okay. Oh yeah, okay. I know exactly what to say for this upcoming boss fight. I know exactly what to say.
You're probably not going to get a chance to say it.
Even not, I have the general theme, and it works either way if you beat them in an instant or you last a while. Hurry, hurry! Inspector's cousin!
Yeah, they weren't kidding when they said alligators.
At least I wasn't kidding.
This really isn't all that hard either.
You're outspeeding the camera. Is this the end?
Yep. Although apparently they still give you a chance to kill yourself if you want to. With a bottomless pit. And I think that's the only mid-air go ring.
Hmm.
Hour and 47 minutes. Wow, this is taking less time than SA2 did.
Well, SA2 we had to record 2 stories.
Well, less than one story of SA2.
D for dead.
Because we're currently getting on to the second to last set of levels.
Yeah. As you glad we're not playing Team Dark.
Yeah. Team Darks is probably the most redundant story. Seeing as they're basically just Team Sonic with different characters. At least Team Rose has a different moveset and Team Chaotix has missions.
Ooh. Ooh.
I can still get this one decently quickly.
You were saying?
As long as I don't run into a crap load of spikes. See?
Okay.
Yeah, power fucks these places over.
We got Diamond. We forgot to call him by the names we gave him.
Does it really matter? Hurry up.
We got Emerald, Ruby, Topaz, Quartz, Diamond.
I don't think we did get Ruby. You mean Sapphire?
Yeah, sorry.
I think Ruby is either Mystic Mansion or Red Cleave. Hello, Team Dark. Is it just me, or did they make Rouge more provocative by putting her in this outfit than her old one?
They did. And Omega. One of my favorite characters.
Yeah. If only he was as funny as he...
Look at this. Shadow actually.
Why isn't the world exploding from Shadow smiling there?
Yes, I know that I know what you're saying.
Did I take your joke? And for the second.
No, that's not it.
And for the second.
And-
And for the second battle, they
They
always
have
play
Mitchell.
your.
He has Mitchell. He has Mitchell. Omega has Mitchell.
And by,
That's what I was trying to go with.
and by
Omega
the way,
has Mitchell.
for the second team battle, they always play the characters' themes. And I love Team Dark's theme.
This machine.
Hey, yeah, apparently Bruce is the only one left. Get out of here. There we go.
I really do like this machine.
Yeah, I love this machine.
This machine is really the name of the song. The song of the name is This Machine.
Yeah. The only thing I don't really like in this game is Amy's theme. It's still a decent theme. It's just
Meh.
It's just not as good as the others.